what's up? It's me, Audra, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I am not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy, you like beauty, you like horror with a little bit of commentary thrown in between, then I suggest you go on ahead and subscribe for the low price of $0. I will tell you a holiday wish I have this year. This year, my holiday wish is that I will actually call maintenance for my toilet, so that it'll stop running every 5 seconds. All right, here are my socials. I love hanging out with y'all. I enjoy it. I know, my responses are slow, but to be fair, Gothmas has been a lot, and I am old and also tired, which you will hear me say in another video tomorrow. All right, I know that you're about to ask yourself a question, which is, what are we here with today, Audra? Today I am here in collaboration with the fabulous Abby Williamson. Yo, listen, first of all, Abby is so damn close to 60K. And I know that there's like 8,000 some odd of y'all here, so I know that a few hundred of y'all can just go on over there. Go on over there and boost. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know. Listen, we're not going to talk about that noise. None of us have it, okay? Not all of us are special. Anyway, we're doing a super fun collaboration. If you don't know Abby is fantastic. If you have seen my Power of 3 video, then you know about Abby. Abby is definitely more than anti-hauls. Abby is fun, funny, Gemini to the core. The hair is, listen, we're not gonna talk about my hair because it's doing what it wants and it's not getting done until after this video is filmed. Anyway, Abby is just fantastic and fabulous. I have played Among Us with Abby. If you're not following them on Twitch, please do, because apparently I'm gonna start twitching in like a little bit. But we got to play Among Us together, and let me see, I'm hoping that I can like include this clip of Abby destroying my life on Twitch.
Wait, so where were you?
I know where it is.
The lies you tell, Abby. They're trying.
Audra, where were you?
Of course, I know where it is.
I went over there to help with the oxygen, which is what they wanted, because we were having the oxygen depleted.
So we were
Guess
all
what?
over towards oxygen.
Yes, it's not me, Abby.
Inside O2.
It's not me, Abby. I bet my Pat McGrath and my Giorgio Armani fucking foundation on it.
Abby, no.
What? 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 My chat was telling me it was Audra.
So we're gonna pretend I got that clip in there and that it worked out well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get ready. We're both music heads and we both love to listen to music. And so we thought it would be good to like talk about our favorite music of the year. Now, because I am an old bitch, I'm gonna be honest. Not all of my favorite music of the year is from this year. My face description below. Also, affiliate links. What am I gonna say about that? You guessed it, I do earn a small commission. And if it makes you feel uncomfortable to shop using those links, then don't. Also, slightly drunk. All right, so I feel very confident that you're watching this at a normal time, and so it seems weird that I'm drunk right now, but like, I just did a live stream. Please hold while I access my toilet's account because it's being a dick face. Okay, so let me just tell you that my song of the year is like super old. It's so old. It's from like 1974, but it does have relevance in a sense because 2020 had us inside. You know what I mean? Like in the house, doing the things. And it also had me, you know, buying some movies. And I went and repurchased one of my favorite movies of all time. Listen, I didn't know how much I would enjoy this horror film because it's kind of a comedy horror. It doesn't seem like that at first. When you're watching it, it doesn't seem funny. It's not funny really until the end, if I'm going to be honest. It's not funny until the end of the movie. But like April Fool's Day. If you haven't seen April Fool's Day, that movie is also not funny until the end. Any Who's-Its, I tend to really enjoy music from soundtracks because that is how I roll. And this song is also, if you can hear Bo snoring, I'm so sorry, but I am not gonna make my baby move because he's my baby. So this song is called Lookin' for the Magic. Now, I have actually posted that song. It is honestly, like, this song is great. Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna try to do an impersonation of the song, but it was such a good jam, and here's the thing, because Rob Zombie knows how to do this as well with music and movies and putting the right music in at the right time. That doesn't seem to fit, but it gives you it gives you a feeling, you know? And this song just does it for you when you realize like murder and mayhem is happening, and then you hear like dun 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 dun. All my life I've been looking for the magic. Iconic. Any Who's-Its, Looking for the Magic is a song by the Dwight Twiley Band, and it's a bop. I'm telling y'all, if you don't leave having listened to this song and think to yourself like this was a good time, I don't know what to tell you, but I promise you, you're gonna love this song. That was my top song. I already spoiled the rest of the video, did I not? Because like now I'm just like, this is my favorite song of the year, and like, yes. And now you're just like, why should I listen to anything else that you have to offer, Audra? And I'm just like, you know what? There's no need for that kind of negativity in here. I have other good songs. All right, quick side note that it might sound like there is someone screaming outside. That is the wind, and I'm sorry that the mic picked it up. Any Who's-Its. Obviously, we have one of the biggest bangers of the year, which is WAP. Okay, listen. Song. I dig it. There's multiple reasons why. It's not just because it's a dirty song, although that certainly helps. But one of the biggest reasons I really enjoy this song is because I felt like it was about damn time that female rappers were able to make an impact, and make an impact in such a way that didn't necessarily involve like a male being on the track. Because if you are a fan of rap, you know exactly what I'm talking about, which is that like on the regular, constantly, never ending, there has been, even with Lil' Kim, this like tradition of a male rapper like coming in on a female-led track that was, you know, about her being sexy or like anything sexy, anything sexual. There was always a male rapper on that track, and for once, that was not the case. This was very different, and it was just like two women going in about being women and enjoying it and celebrating being women and celebrating having a good time. And, you know, I dig that, especially as a, you know, single for life lady. I really dug it. Should I bring you in closer so you can kind of see what I'm doing? Maybe. Am I a good YouTuber? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. Boom, we're back. So I felt like, first of all, I also used that song as a weapon because one of my neighbors tattled on me because I was like, you need to mind your business, and they did not mind their business, and they were all in my business. And so since I currently am not working, I use the glory of WAP to quite literally play that, and I'm not kidding, at exactly 8 a.m. as loud as I could because I have surround sound. Yes, I was that girl, but they should have minded their business. And yeah, and then they stopped minding mine. That's the thing, they stopped. And also, like, can we just take a minute to appreciate the amount of like old people who were getting down, who were getting off on this song? They were just like TikTok, listen, also don't download TikTok, listen, don't download TikTok. So TikTok was full of it. I'm telling you this because you will easily lose 3, 5, 7, 12 hours on TikTok if you're not careful. So this is why I, being the kind person that I am and also unemployed, that I have curated TikToks out in the world for you already that will make things just like a little bit easier for you. So I'm genuinely trying to be helpful. Like don't download the app. But TikTok blew up with like old white men, old black ladies, like old people in general, just rolling out listening to the WAP and like having a good time. And it was a good time had by all, except for, you guessed it, weak ass men who just couldn't handle women having a good time. And they're like, oh, it's so disgusting. These women are out of control. Someone grab them. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, we don't care. We don't care. We were having fun, and I'm still having fun. I'm still enjoying listening to it, and it's a good time. All right, so, like, a lot of the songs that I heard this year, honestly, were on TikTok, and I feel like that's not a coincidence. I feel like many people, we all know, like, this was a hot song of the summer. Roddy Ricch, The Box. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just get there for you. Hold on. me. Pull at the, that's the song. So anyway, I'm not gonna keep going because 1, monetization, but 2, I'm not a good rapper. That song, listen, I think what I liked about that song is it really, because I am old as dirt, and I don't care that I'm old. But the reason I liked that song is because it harkened back to the ye olden days of rap and hip hop. And it just made me happy. Like, it was a good jam. And every time it came on, I was like, yes, I'm going to dance to it. I obviously on TikTok, I got tired of it because like it started coming with every gag had, like every TikTok gag had that song in it. And so it was very annoying, but like TikTok, we have got to admit, like blew shit up. Like, I'm not saying Billie Eilish wasn't big, but like Bad Guy blew up, and a lot of musical artists actually blew up using TikTok because they did like remixes of an actual artist's song, and that shit like blew them up. Like, I am mad at it. Like, I'm not saying that they weren't an artist or anything like that, but I am just definitely going to say that TikTok blew up people's spots. Like, people who normally would not have been popular or wouldn't have been able to make their remixes happen, TikTok came and provided. So like TikTok really made a huge impact on music this year because I feel like there's a lot of songs, even like My Feelings Are Hurt, but even Stevie Nicks and all, like that whole thing, like that blew up. People didn't even know who they were. And then like TikTok showed up and was like, hey, have you heard of this? And then people were just very surprised. But this was really good. I think that TikTok was good for music. I think there are people who are gonna be very like stubborn and set in their ways that like TikTok wasn't good or that it ruined things or, you know, their whole like real artist bullshit. But I just think that music is music. And if an artist is lucky enough, because that's what it is, it's luck. It's like, it's luck that you break. Like it's hard work that you make it, but it's definitely luck that you break. And a lot of artists got a lot of luck and a lot of grace on a break that they normally would not have had. So that actually gave me a lot of joy because like, y'all know, if you have TikTok, you've heard this multiple times. I'm the big, yeah. Okay, what we're not gonna do today is talk about my impersonations and my impressions of music. Okay, thank you. Now, another big TikTok jam this year was like, I feel like it may have happened last year, but like, I don't know about time anymore. So we're just gonna give me some grace. If you are new here from Abby's channel, hello, welcome. I am a mess. I'm a whole ass mess. And I don't know about time, partially because of 2020, but mainly because I have ADHD and have some intense difficulties with time. So anyway, Tokyo's Revenge. Listen, I feel like if y'all don't remember this song, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm the biggest fan. But like, here was the thing. That song slapped. And it was like, y'all, ooh, what's that sound? I can't do it without like, it's hard. But it was a whole song where it's like, no, like me, do it now. Y'all way too loud. What's that sound? I'm trying to do it without saying the N-word, which I can say, but I'm choosing not to because I'm filming. So it was a really good jam. It was a very good bop. And I like, honestly, at first I tried to be like resistant towards the awesomeness of that jam. Yes, me, I tried to be resistant. I was like, no, Audra, you're refined. You're a lady. You wear Armani foundation. It changes nothing. So anyway, I thought it would be fun to also go through and just kind of, ooh. Y'all, BT dubs, like I just kind of wanted to show you like the magic of my life. I've been looking for the magic. Just wanted to show you what's happening here because I'm excited. I feel it still. So anyway, I thought it would be fun to actually look through what Amazon said, like my music for the year was, because I'm like, okay, because here's the thing. When you will find this, if you are not already older, but if you are older, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You run into this like stage where you just kind of get like suspended in music, where you just like, he is snoring so loud. I swear that y'all can hear it. Cause like, if I can hear it as loud as it is, I feel very confident that all y'all can hear it. Just forgive my baby boy. Just forgive him in his snories. So anyway, oof, you know what? Listen, see, this is why I like multi-chromes, because you just do these things. Anywho's it. So you get stuck in like an era of music, and Abby did help me to get out of that. She did introduce me to the Smoky Brights, which that was a good rec. I'm very happy that happened to me. Like, honestly. Okay, now I'm just gonna slap a little bit of this right here. Oh, yes. I'm not even, listen. Don't talk to me. All right, I had to be silent for a little bit because I'm a little bit toasty. So I did want to like take a moment to try to like, get makeup on my face in a neat way. But I did get introduced to the Smoky Brights. 72 is a really good song, but I Love You But Damn is one of my favorite songs of theirs. I Love You But Damn makes me very happy. That is my love story for life, for eternity. And I'm going to die on that hill. So thank you. But I'm also trying to remember that like these are songs that like there are songs that I listened to all year that weren't necessarily new, that I think a lot of other people would just kind of be like, Audra, that's really old. And I'd be like, I know, I'm old. So I will say that a lot of this year, for numerous reasons, I continued to listen to Unsainted by Slipknot. Like that was one of my favorites of the year. And I know it wasn't from this year, but it just like was doing a thing for me. It's like the choir, and I'm a big old metalhead, which you wouldn't guess, but you know, TikTok changed my life a little bit. I got into some like new hip hop. Normally I don't get into hip hop because I'm old, and like 90s hip hop was the best. Like, I don't care what you say. It just was. Like you can't remake the things that I had. I'm so sorry. I know it's ageism at its finest, and I don't care. Why men great till they gotta be great? Now, again, because I'm old, I have no clue whether or not this particular song that I'm about to talk about came out this year, and I don't care. I don't care. So the point that I'm going to get to is I listen to it a lot. Now, here's the thing. I was working at a job that got on my nerves, and I feel like this song was last year, but it really hit this year because here was the thing. I was working at this job I hated hated my boss. He was such a douchebag, just such a boomer in like every possible way. And I know you're like, Audra, aren't you a boomer? No, I'm an exennial or a zillennial, whatever the word is where I'm on the cusp, but I'm not a boomer, so please stop. Anyhow, I hated this man with every fiber of my being. He was like the most annoying human I've ever come across. And of course, his name's Scott. Like, Scott is always the name of somebody who's gonna annoy you. And I'm sorry if your name's Scott, but also you're annoying somebody. Anyway, so that whole, like, this song, which I'm gonna get into, like, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna get into it. But this song just really, like, every time I went to work, I always felt good because I was just like, yes, okay. Also, it did apply to my dating life. My dating life is generally a nightmare of epic proportions, which I'm changing now because I'm forever single. But at the time, I wasn't. And here's the song. Like, let's see if you can finish it when I started. Woman great. Whoop. Okay, so anyway, that was a song for me this year because when I was driving to work, like that was like my mantra. Because I had really just reached this level where I was just like, you know, men suck. I'm tired of dating. I'm tired of my boomer boss who's always calling me into the office, being like, Audra, did I do something to make you mad? And I always wanted to respond like, Scott, do you bring anybody else in the office for this shit or just me? The answer was just me. But it was just a very, like, I don't know. I knew the song came out last year and everybody was like bopping to it last year, but it really didn't hit for me until this year, like the start of the year. And it just made like a difference in my life. And that is what I listened to a lot at that point in time, was just like how much I hated that man. And it you know, it was working out well for me. Let's be honest. It was. Now, another song that I always listen to, and it's like, this song is timeless for me, and I'm so sorry if it's old, because it is, because so am I. But, listen, In This Moment is one of my favorite bands. Like, Maria Brink just does something for me. She's, first of all, she's like 3 feet tall. Very powerful voice. She's not actually 3 feet tall, don't listen. But here's the thing that gets me about Maria Brink. She, has a way about her, and she's been through hell and back and still just like made it. She's like, she just has one of those stories where it's like she went through hell and like she still just like lives her life, and she's beautiful and kind of grungy. She's like, I feel like what like we thought Courtney Love was, if that makes any sense. Anyway, this is a song that is gonna make it on like literally my every year playlist. Every year, and it's Dirty Pretty by In This Moment. I'm gonna sing a few bars of this song, okay? I'm everything, everything is me. I won't be what you want me to be. So that right there, that's how I run my YouTube channel, y'all. Because of Dirty Pretty. Like every time I start feeling like I need to be like everyone else and I need to have the same content and I need to do all, like every time I feel like that, Maria Brink, Dirty Pretty changes that shit for me every time. And so while that is not a song that came out in 2020 and kind of far from it, it is a song that I desperately love and gives me an immense amount of joy, makes me very, very happy. And if I'm perfectly honest, it just really makes me feel like I am amazing and I am great and I can conquer anything. And so that is gonna be one of my top jams of 2020, even though it's not from 2020. And I don't feel like I have to necessarily do from 2020, right? Right. Make me sweat. That's the next song. So I want to talk about this song that, and I feel like I'm talking about a lot of songs that I feel like maybe potentially, perhaps didn't get like the play that they needed to, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention because we, you know, remember I'm old. So I got in this like mood for All American Rejects, which I've always enjoyed this band. And then like the lead singer was on this show that I was watching for a while, like on Netflix, because I streamed the shit out of a show. And I can't remember what the show was called. It was like, it wasn't This Was Us, but it was like the prelude to This Is Us. Do you know what I'm talking about? And it had like the Gilmore Girls lady on there. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, y'all, listen, I might put this shit down here, but like I don't remember. I have the worst possible memory. Anyway, he was on there and I was just like, he is so weird looking and I love it. Because if you're new here, I love a man that looks like a rodent if I'm dating men, and I like it when they look like rodents. He looks like a rodent. It's fine. Anyhow, he's running around looking like a rodent, and I forget what his name is, and he's very, very attractive and like rodent-like, you know, doing rodent things. It's fine. And I feel like he's got like a name that starts with a T, and I'm going to be very upset that I forgot it, but we're going to move on. Anyway, I ran into this song, Sweat. And if you want to get sexy, like for no reason, and I mean this in the most positive, kind way possible. If you just want to get sexy, Sweat. That song just makes me feel instantly sexy when I put it on. And also it's good for showers, like your sexy shower. Do y'all sexy shower? I sexy shower. I like to like turn on music, like specifically I turn on Britney Spears' Give Me More and Make Me. Those are also my songs of the year, but like anyway. And then I dance and I'm just like, and I think I'm sexy. There's no real way to judge this because nobody can see me, but I'm positive that I'm really attractive in those moments. Now here's the thing. I'm fully aware that Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift put out albums. I know that Miley's was a bop. I know, like, I haven't listened to all of it yet. I did see a couple of videos and she was looking very like awesome. I did also hear her cover of Heart of Glass, which, listen, I am a fan. I love Blondie. I love her story. I just, listen. Have y'all ever like really look like, oh my God. Like when she does that, like listen, every time Blondie does that, like it just changes my life a little bit. So I was worried when Miley was doing covers, and then the worry immediately went away. I was like, just kidding. I am no longer worried. Because when she did, I was surprised. Let me just tell you, that's my biggest surprise of the year, is that somebody actually covered Blondie and did a good job. Because virtually everyone who covers Blondie always messes it up and tries to make it like very poppy, which I don't appreciate, because it wasn't like, here's the thing, it was like disco-y, but it wasn't like, I don't know how to explain this as an old ass bitch. It was disco-y, but it wasn't poppy. Do you know what I mean? Listen, my eyebrows, cousins, not twins. So I was very surprised to see that Miley like went in like that and really did it justice in that way. And I've liked Miley Cyrus for a long time. I'm not gonna lie. I have enjoyed Miley Cyrus's music for quite a while. I don't see when that's gonna change. Never. Please hold while I access my eyeliner. Shocker of all shockers, I don't know how I made that wing, because the amount of wine I've had this evening should negate the situation, and yet here we are. Liner applied. I want to talk about something very important though about music of 2020, which is this. I feel like really, really sad because there were so many songs that should have been listened to with like the top down or the windows open, and just like it couldn't be. It just was not meant to be. Do you know what I mean? Like it just, 2020 was a year where music just didn't get to go anywhere. And like, honestly, that does hurt my feelings. Like, I hate to like be a downer because I'm like having such a good time, but I do want to talk about that like aspect as I'm like winding down my look. I just feel like 2020 was very much this year where like music was supposed to be doing all of this stuff and it just couldn't do it. Like the music was good, but like we couldn't listen to it the way that we normally would. Like, listen, let me just tell you this, like, for you, those of you who've been here, you know what I'm about to talk about, or maybe you don't, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. There was a time when Haim first came out with that album and they came out with that song, The Wire, you know, and it is alright, like the whole thing, and it had like attitude and stuff. I was riding around, windows down, like blasting the song, looking at people doing shoulder shimmies, and it just like wasn't that way this year. And I feel like that may be why I didn't get into music as much. Like as much new music as I would normally attempt to get into, because normally I would have at least made like one attempt. I would have just been like, hey, why don't I see like why don't I see hello fellow youths? You know what I mean? Like I feel like that would have been something I would have been doing, like, hey, I noticed that you're young, so show me young things. Like I feel like I would have been into all of that and just like kind of paying attention. And like this is the other thing, because we couldn't go out to like bars and go dancing or any of that, like the normal like youth hit that I would get, I didn't get. So I just like got stuck in like old music. And so like the amount of times I've listened to Freak a Leak this year is just actually unbelievable. It's a super old song. Like I was getting freaky deaky to that when I was like 20 something years old, and now I'm 40. So like 2020 was just an interesting year. I feel like there were people who like listened to music a lot, and I mostly, I did a lot of movie watching, so I was kind of behind, and I think I just kind of got stuck in like old school, and I was fine with that. Like typically I don't actually get mad about it because I understand like how like science works. Do you know what I mean? I understand how science works. Science. I know how science works, and I know how like age works and all this stuff. Like I've watched a lot of stuff. Don't freak out about the amount of mustache I have here. It's fine. But I'm like, don't freak out. It's gonna work itself out. You see, it looks crazy right now, but it's gonna look fine in a second. But I just feel like 2020 was such a year where we just could not even, like there was honestly no way for us to predict and understand that like the last time that we were going to like be out doing shit was going to be the year before, which is weird, right? It was weird. I feel like it was weird. Y'all let me know if you think it was weird, but I thought it was weird. And I just feel like had I known that, like I really would have gone to more concerts than I went to. You know what I mean? Like I would have done more shit, and I would have told my boss to like eat a bag of dicks instead of working hard. Like I would have gone to concerts, I would have had the time of my life, I would have enjoyed myself, but instead there I was working. And I guess the last song I want to talk about is a song that I heavily associate with makeup, because this song I listened to several times while getting like certified for makeup artistry. Back in the day, I'm no longer certified, so don't look at me. But way back in the day, in the days of 2016, I was getting certified for makeup artistry, and this song is forever gonna have a soft spot in my heart. And that song is from Panic at the Disco, and it is, "Are you sinners, stand up, sing hallelujah." Listen, that song has got me through so many different times. It's unreal. And I really, like, listen, I'm a Panic at the Disco. Like, I really like Panic at the Disco. And I know, oh my God, I'm gonna take your car. Like, listen, I love them. Really, it's just Brendan at this point, who also, he kind of looks like a dodo bird, which is fine. He's still attractive. But that song gets me through like everything. Every time I get stressed, every time I get sad, every time I get nervous, that is the song that I listen to like get my shit together and be like, "Are you sinners, stand up, sing hallelujah." So like every time. So like, I'm gonna put my lipsticks on, and I wanna know what music got you through 2020, because these are really the songs that got me through 2020. It's the music that made 2020 like not such a shit pile, which it still is, but fine. For reasons unbeknownst to me, I'm gonna put on this hot pink, and you know, is it gonna go? Who cares? 2020 is a year that we just need to throw into a bucket. Ooh, bitch. You know what? I do what I want. And I kind of really enjoy this like hot pink look. Yes. No, it definitely goes with the song. Are you sinner, stand up, sing hallelujah. Yes, yes, here we go. Lip gloss, say your prayers, say your prayers, say your prayers. All right, that is it. These are some of the songs, some of the bands, some of the music that got me through 2020. I want to know what got you through, what were your hot 2020 hits. If you are young, let me know the music that happened this year. Because if it weren't for the youth of Abby and TikTok, there's a lot of songs that I wouldn't have known about at all because I'm still stuck in listening to Sublime, all right? I'm still listening to the Green Day Dookie album, y'all. I am still listening to Blink-182 Dude Ranch. I don't want to hear it. Like, this is where I live, okay? These are the songs. These are the songs. All right, if you have not already, please make sure as soon as you are done watching this video, which is right about now, you go check out Abby's video. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Hi, future me in the chat. I'm on my way right now to go see what Abby has come up with, and I'm really looking forward to this. I thank you, Abby, for collaborating with me. I appreciate it, even though I was late. All right, y'all, as usual, huge shout out to my patrons and spooky face, yeah. All right, you know the drill. It costs $0 to be kind. It's so good for your soul because if you don't this time, I'm sure as hell coming for yours. Until next time, XOXO, got the girl. Bye, y'all. Am I including the clip? I've been the magic in my eyes. I'ma get lazy in my eyes. If you have seen my baby in my eyes, ready to film. Good morning, my name is Tokyo. All my life I've been looking for the magic. I cannot believe I'm putting on makeup again. My drunk ass, like ADHD is a fucking bitch. I wish I had concept of time. I've been looking for the magic. I wish I did. Cause like now here I am in the same goddamn shirt I'm gonna be in my video tomorrow. Okay. Be a lady. Pay the fuck attention. Oh. Okay, burps. Are you done? I did it!